quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down, they're on the 26-yard line. First run now for Kyron Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it.
Yeah.
Instead, didn't go
in the morning.
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, but us with
Stafford. There he goes, right side.
That's what hurts.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, LA. to Atwell. 67 yards. And the Rams have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed.
Yeah, because a little bit between the green and the yellow.
He burned him, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Right now, it's at 26
the Packers here. Now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing. Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Still going. Christian Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 74 yards. And the Packers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
It's crazy, Dave.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Yeah.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
He hold it down to really sit between the green.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
No gain on the play.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They snap it to Stafford. That is caught. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle.
My bad, I was just trying to see why I can't. I can't see like the clock. It's weird. Whatever.
Oh, it's like that, dude. And they made it more smaller this year.
Oh, okay.
For loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Ready.
I can't even see the time. 180.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And he'll find Higby open downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
250.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
To throw is Stafford. Open man, Higby, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
The defense.
I keep thinking of 2 here.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Ready. Ready, ready. 10 black, white. Ready.
Glove. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 23-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
She goes to vertical.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10.
43 rail, yellow. Let's go now. Hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 3rd and 2.
Blue strike. Let's go.
Here's Love. He'll try to pick it up himself. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
It's all the same music from fucking last year's.
Red 38.
Because now we're appointed. It had all the same music.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Give him 15
I
there.
remember
The
they had
Packers
that
have
Drake
a
song,
first.
I'm
the
okay
50
with the
Cent
call there. In
one.
fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Ready, break.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hut.
Love now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he's going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Oh, hell no.
And he will
77.
lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
That was the first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Set, hut.
At the Rams' 23-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Player got
Green,
stuck.
smash. Here we go. Go red. Black. Hey, green. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Let's go now. Drill. 50. Black, black. 95. Striker. Check striker. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in by Golden. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Let's go. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with a pass
They
for a
can't really
touchdown.
stand if
I
they
guess
control
that's
the
the
weight.
definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you
Because I
think
remember
first
we had
and
the
goal
running
for
back,
one, you're
the big
thinking
ass running
play.
back. He had 3 overs. They between 200.
After the
That
touchdown,
bro,
here's
like
McManus now to
280.
kick it away.
But it's fast. It's fast and hard to take down.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
You can watch his highlights. His name is Eddie Lacy.
The Los Angeles
That
offense
guy was
set to
good.
begin their next drive.
That shit.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
52. Cluster. 6. Yellow, 43.
Now Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Flag soon.
At the 47-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Now McManus for the extra point. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime.
Well, rain drops. They're gonna record too.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Stafford now to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Down. Hey, green. Blue, 32. Black Ultra. Ready?
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's returnable now for Smith. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Corum now on and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards.
First down.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Fourth touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two.
The Rams will line up for the
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Rams 27. Packers 20.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they're going to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Hey, check mega. Claws red. Ready?
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 36 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Packers Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bunt these plays.
Quay Walker, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
These are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
Again, it's Corum. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Stafford. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Packers' 39-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. They'll be taken in here by Nakua. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Stafford. That is caught. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14.
That's another Rams 1st down. Middle. It's a gain of 20. And a Rams 1st down.
They run straight ahead with Corum. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle. Here's Corum. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. Smith catches left side. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's
40-yard
Love.
line.
And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Got Dobbs over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
It's 4th down.
They go with Jacobs. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here. Wayne. Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're so long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Stafford going to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Corum. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Let's rail. Yellow, ready.
Here's Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
52.
Love looking to throw it. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Ready, ready, ready.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Ready?
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here now, third
Red,
down.
cycle. Here we go. Go red. 60 red. 60 pause red. Cut.
Here's Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's fourth and long.
Set. Slide blue. Yellow. 20. Yellow. Yellow. Go. Hut, hut.
Love. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Here we go, first and goal.
Black oak. Set. Ready. Set.
Love looking to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now it's Stafford. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's first and 10. And now Stafford must not be pleased with something. He's going to turn, and he signals for a timeout. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here's first down. Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And his kick is good. And the Rams have won the game. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere. The most historic place in the league. and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Let me close my shit